Hello everyone, welcome to Addy Trade. Today we're going to be seeing the trade analysis for 23rd November, Tuesday, and the trade review of what happened today. See, yesterday on the daily chart, I did mention that if this trend line, right, the black trend line that I've drawn, if that breaks, we could have a pretty good fall. And the fall came and kind of the both supports that I mentioned kind of hit today only. Didn't expect it'll hit today, like on the same day. Thought it might take a week to get a good move on the downside, but a good move came today, about 800,000 points down in Banknifty, and we had a pretty good trade. We were scalping puts all the way long, made about 41k till the end, and just I'll be showing you the trades that I take as well. The trades that I took for scalping. Obviously, if we had shorted in the morning and waited until say about 2:30 or 1:30 or 2:30, we could have been in big profits. But since being a scalper, I scalped all the way down. So I'll be showing you my trades. Before that, I just want to play this clip from 23rd November analysis, the analysis that I did for 22nd November Monday, based on the price action on Monday. In case we break on the daily chart, the next good support is at 37,370, and after that, a very good support at 36,874. Obviously, these levels are not going to come in a day. It might take some time. So we will look into the 15-minute chart and see the levels as well. So see, as mentioned, I didn't expect such a big fall today. Expected a much, like say a few hundred, like 500 or 600, but a big fall came through. Right now, coming for the trade possibility for tomorrow and the trade review of what happened today. See, first of all, we had to take a note, which was also mentioned in my previous video. It's a new week starting. So I did mention wait for the weekly CPR and see where we open at the weekly CPR and then take a short trade. See, what I have opened here is nothing but the weekly CPR. The dotted lines are the weekly CPR and the star is the monthly CPR and the support. This is weekly S1, S2, S3, and this is monthly S1. The star is monthly S1. See, the moment we opened right at the weekly CPR, right, and we broke down, okay, so I did get my bearish view confirmed. So then I shifted to this chart where I have the daily CPR. I have the weekly, monthly in one chart and the daily in one chart so that I don't get confused. Here I have the daily CPR added. As you can see, we have R1, S1, everything. So I took my first shot in the within the first 5 minutes candle itself over here when we broke the CPR. And I kept the CPR itself as a stop loss and shorted here, shorted 37,900 PE and booked my profit here right after this green candle. See, I knew it is a big bearish day. We're going to have a good down move, but I didn't want to risk my profits, right? So whatever, like 10, 15, 9, wherever I got profits, little, I wanted to take it out. That's how I do scalping in Banknifty, and that's what scalping is about. So if say somebody has a huge capital, if they had sold 38,200 call, probably they could have waited until end of the day. Since I'm an option buyer with slightly smaller capital, so I should not be risking waiting in a trade for a very long time. And the second trade, see, once this broke, this black line is something I just need to get rid of. See, once this broke, when again we retested, if you can see, there are a lot of writings here because I posted this on the Instagram. See, you have S1 and the previous day low here, right? Once we again retested this, see, the moment we came down, I didn't short. I knew we were going to hit S2, but was waiting for a retest. So the moment we got this retest, right, we got this doji candle. After that, we got this huge inverted amber. I took a short here of 37,700 and squared off that exactly when we hit S2. And after that, I was kind of like done for the day, but the way we were falling, right, it was no brainer that we are going to dip. And the last trade, which was pretty profitable, was this 37,200 PE. And all the small trades I just enter and exit, just make about like 100, 500, wherever I find the chance, even in 1 minute chart. So the next best trade was, see, I missed this move. Like, say if I had shorted somewhere here, or this candle is something that if somebody was in the trade, they could have captured it. It was a beautiful fall from say about 37,200 until 37,000. I missed this fall, but where I shorted again is over here. The moment we retested S3, I usually don't trade once the price action has crossed S3, because I feel after S3 it's too big of a fall for the market to take place. So I generally avoid, but based on this price action, right, in 5 minute and in 15 minute, where we were kind of getting this inverted hammer, so I took a short here and booked my profits exactly here as we hit 37,000. See, based on the OI, right? On the OI, I had mentioned that we have a strong support at 37,000. So the moment we hit 37,000, I kind of booked my profits and I was done for the day. So this is just the trades that I've taken today in terms of scalping for intraday. And obviously, if I had taken this trade, right? If I had taken this trade 37,700 or this trade, and if I'd sat for the entire day, I would have made more than a lakh. But who knew the market is going to come down so much, right? So those days, there were days where I should take a trade and wait for the entire day, but now I feel playing from a level to level is more profitable for me. That's how I have developed my trading. That is, say, short from here, this is your first target. Now if you're shorting here, S2 is your second. If you're shorting at S2, probably S3 is your target. So this is the way I do it, and it works for me. Now just looking at the trade possibilities for tomorrow, right? Now looking at this chart where we have the weekly and the monthly CPR. See, we have hit a pretty crucial level. That is, we have hit the monthly R1. Okay, what is this monthly R1? Is the monthly CPR. The monthly CPR is here. It was at 39,000 when we started in November 1st. Let me see if I can go to. Sorry. See here, November 1st, we had the monthly CPR. Almost it took the entire month to hit the R1. And here is where we even got, and this black star is nothing but the previous month low. See, here is where we have got some reversal, right? So some kind of profit booking on the short side, or people, whoever have shorted at the CPR, have covered their position. So we did get a little bit of up move, but I don't think this is a change of trend. Since we moved about 500 points, I don't think this is a change of trend. So there is a possibility we could probably tomorrow come until this weekly S1, that is about 37,400, probably take resistance here and again come down. And the next good move would be only if this monthly R1 is broken, that is about 36,700. If this level is broken, then probably we can see a fall until 36,000 based on the weekly and the monthly CPR. And this week is the monthly expiry, right? So we have another few days, 2 or 3 days left until this month end. So let's see if we are going to break the previous month low. When I refer to the previous month low, what I want to show you is when I go to the monthly chart. Let me just get rid of these diagrams. See, after almost about 19 months, right? I have counted this. I don't want to count this again. After almost about 19 or 18 months, we might be getting a close. See, now say this is the high and this is the low of the previous month. Okay, if this month after the expiry, if we close somewhere below 36,900, right? So after almost about 19 months, we are going to get a strong close. See, even before we got a close, close after the previous month low, it kind of never happened. The candlesticks were not so bearish, but if we close, break this level of 36,800, right? Maybe sorry, the market can go into a bigger correction phase. That's what I'm expecting, because after almost 18 months or 1.5 years or 2 years after the COVID fall, for the first time we are getting a close that is on a monthly basis. I'm on a monthly chart, okay, in Banknifty. On a monthly basis, we are getting a close that is lower than the previous month low. So if this breaks, it is a little bit of more bearish sign. So that's one thing to watch out for. And now just coming for the intraday level for tomorrow, right? We might not see a pretty big move like how we saw today. Since we have a pretty wide CPR, we can be in a pretty range bound wherever, within the CPR or within R1 and the previous day high, or R1 and the CPR. Okay,
So because of the white CPR, I have a view we might be a little sideways tomorrow, because we have had a pretty good fall for almost so many days, right? And tomorrow is Tuesday. And in case we go up, the first resistance would come at this level, that is that 37,400, and the second resistance would come at this level, that is 37,700. And obviously on the downside, we have a good support over here at 36,600, where I have to put a line here, where we reversed today, and where we also have the monthly R1. And even if that breaks, the next support that is based on the price action is, I'll show you what is the price action that I'm referring to. See, this price action from somewhere in September, we came and bounced from here, right? So if we come somewhere close to 36,500, again we might see a bounce on the upper side. So this is also a good support. And obviously we have our CPR levels S1, S2 and S3. And once this level goes of 36,500, the next support is coming in within this region between 36,200 and 36,300. Within that, this would be a good support. After that, I don't see a support until 35,300, but it's not something that will happen in a day. And we also have some support here, that is 35,900. So in case we short, these are the levels that I'll be careful, and I will want to book profits anywhere close to this green line I've drawn or the CPR levels. And just to note, the weekly S3, okay, is at 36,000. So I would probably tomorrow, the best thing to do is just wait until like few hours of the market and see if we break this 36,700. Yeah, then it's a good shot for lower targets. Even Nifty had a pretty good move. This is a 1 hour chart of Nifty that I have, and in one of my previous videos I did mention that if we break this black trend line, we could see a pretty good down move, and that's pretty much what happened. See, I had this kind of the support drawn yesterday, right? We kind of came and reversed from there, and that reversal is kind of like profit booking on the downside. Say somebody would have shorted right at the top at 18,000, or even here at 18,100. They've easily got about 900 points move. So they will book some profits, right? So the market can bounce. And if it slip further, right, the next support is over here. That is 17,250. This price action, we could take a support here. And if this breaks, we are going straight to 17,000. And on the upper side, I'm just going to shift to a 15-minute chart in Nifty. And on the upper side, we have a good resistance at 17,500. So tomorrow, in case we get a gap up or something, we go up, we could face some resistance here, 17,500. If that is taken out, the next resistance will be at this line that I'm drawing. I just want to make it red. Okay, because see here, why resistance over here at 17,600, we have taken support here and we have taken resistance here. So if we come here, we might get some kind of sell off. If we come until 17,600, we might get some kind of sell off. So these are the levels that I'll watch out for in Nifty and Banknifty. Banknifty is in a pretty crucial level. I see all these days people were telling crucial level, but I personally, according to me, I feel right now where the Banknifty is, it's at a crucial level based on this previous month low, as shown even on the CPR. The star is the previous month low. We just came and took support here. If this breaks, we might see further down move. And that's my view for Nifty and Banknifty. Let me just quickly check the option chain just to see the support and resistance based on the option chain. See, in Banknifty for this week expiry, we have a very good support at 37,000. See, even today when I was taking a trade, after I made this money, right, after I made this profit of 41,000, I kind of like stopped trading for the day. I didn't expect, let me just go to a 15-minute chart. I didn't expect the market to close or break 37,000 today. So the moment I made my profits good, I exited somewhere here around, I stopped for the day main. After that we got this good fall and a good recovery, so that's okay, no problem. So we still have a very good support at 37,000. So if this breaks, only then we can think of shorting. Otherwise we might be sideways within this area of 37,000 and 37,250, and anything on the upper side we have a good resistance of 37,500. So for tomorrow, in case we come somewhere close to 37,500, we can look for a short until 37,000. And in Nifty we have a pretty good support at 17,400 based on the OI, and a good resistance at 17,500 itself. So we could be sideways based on the OI data. We have calls written and we have even a lot of puts here. See, the difference between the calls and the puts is not much. So there are a lot of puts also written at 17,500. And a very strong resistance is coming in. And see, this strike price can be very profitable to borrow. This 17,500, it can swing either way for us. And the next strong resistance is coming in at 17,600. Let's just see the Nifty chart. We have closed at 17,400. Okay. Okay. So yeah, a very good resistance is at 17,600 and a good support is at 17,400. So we might be within this range for this expiry. So that's all for today. Hope you like this video, and if you do like, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Thank you.